What's going on? BattleRap.com. I'm here at Don't Flop Chicago with, man, I've been calling them the best 2-on-2 team in the world right now. I'm with Real Deal and Fresco. Just finished the battle. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling, man. We out here.
Yo, it's been a while since you've been battling, bro.
Yeah. I don't like to do too many, so I like to make good ones like this one. Just something to, relax on for a little bit while I, decide what I want to do.
And you're happy with how it went? You're good with the battle?
Yeah, I think it went really well. I think they did really well too, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
Like, you're not surprised at how well they did?
No, not at all. And someone was telling me that they had a battle a week from this. I still wasn't surprised. I know that they're, they hit the grindstone hard.
It seems like they almost wrote their shit together. You know what I mean? They had to kind of go that back and forth going on while you guys were just, doing your normal thing. What was the writing process like for you guys?
We would just come up with different ideas, shoot them over to a text, call each other, tell us a couple bars, and really we just, put the stuff together and, we both came up with a bunch of shit and just put it together.
I think we wanted to steer away from doing too much with 2-on-2s, because some of these recent 2-on-2s, people have been doing a lot of just
over choreographed.
Yeah, just rap. But I think what they did at the same time was cool, because that was, they found some of their stronger punches, so that was hot. But we didn't want to do anything too crazy, but just bar out.
Take the people through the writing process of when you guys are on the same scheme, you know what I mean? And you're I know that happened a couple times. He would go 2 bars on a scheme, and he would go 2 bars on a scheme. How does that come together?
Well, he'd send a hot 4 bars something over, and I'd be like, whoa, it'd be hot if right after, you know what I'm saying? Right after that, something could come through, so that's really all it is, sending it back and forth and then being okay, now that's added, now that makes me think of this. For some reason, we always come up with real creative shit. Whenever we link up, we'll be on the airport thinking of heat for no reason, you know what I mean?
I was just gonna say, man, to use the word chemistry sounds wild, pause-worthy, but I'm saying
good chemistry.
I'll say it. He'll think of something, and then I'll think of something oh yeah, and that rhymes with it, and then it'll be oh shit, something, and then so if you listen to the battles, not even trying to be dick stroking, but we don't have really filler setups. It's just every bar is
it's crazy. Every bar. I was really tweeting that on the BattleRap.com account, but that every bar is fucking piff that you guys were putting together. You guys were both in Rockford tonight, or last night rather, right? How much came together last night? How much had been fully prepared? Were you guys just fucking around last night?
We already had enough material, but then certain shit, you just start thinking of certain shit like that closer for the third. We were just fucking all of a sudden popped in the head, so you throw that in. A couple different things get changed around order-wise. But yeah, we pretty much, last night was, just a couple different things we added, but finishing touches type shit.
Small tweaks and tune-ups.
So the last bar that you brought it up, people around me, Irate was even saying, he was the internet is not going to like that last bar. What are you guys' thoughts about that? Obviously it's all in good fun. No one's feelings are getting hurt.
I think it's all in good humor. And
I think you're twice as much of a bitch if you come say racist borderline lines to anybody else, and then when you battle a black dude, you're no, I can't do that. Why? It's not really the fucking thing of the line is just a dead dude. You know what I mean? A dead dude hashtag. It's not meant to be anything other than that. So. Obviously, there's going to be some sensitive-ass people, but then you don't...
But they're hoes. They're hoes.
In the same battle, they said, I gave these crackers to something and I'm not mad. I thought it was hot. I was that's piff right there. So anyone is going to get mad about it. I think it's intended to, A, ruffle some feathers, and B, just be, ruthless. I would do this type thing, but it's not, you know what I mean? I definitely think you could venture into a racist thing, but I didn't see, you know what I mean?
Is it going to be any more 2-on-2s in the future for you guys? Are you guys going to... I know you like to take your time, you know what I mean?
I have no itinerary planned on, battling at any time in the near future. Things may change, but right now I'm not sure. So, as far as 2-on-2s, the thing is just if it's a cool 2-on-2, it's a cool event. Something like this was cool. It's I'm, sure. Yeah, they just asked me. A lot of times I turn shit down, but for now, it's just kind of,
anything you're aiming for? Do you want to be back on King of the Dot? You want to do more Don't Flop? You want to battle someone from the fucking hood? You want to battle fucking,
I actually like more when they hit me up more last minute, hey, we're doing this, we got most of the card filled out, would you like to do it? And then if it works for me, I do it. I don't like to plan stuff out too much, I'm kind of more, I like to just kind of go by the seat of my pants, and if there's something there.
You hear that? If you're trying to book Fresco, just tell him like the fucking day before, and you'll be good, bro. And what do you got? What do you got coming up, dog?
So just been pushing the record, man. Like other than that, I did this, and we might have some cooking in Pittsburgh in August. But yeah, man, I'd like to make a world stop, and you know what I mean, and get back on the URL shit. But really, I don't do the thirsty blogs out here like begging people for a battle. Like, my body of work speaks for itself, man. Like, so it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Summer Madness, is that an option?
I don't know. I mean, I talked to them. They definitely was like, yeah, we definitely want you on. I mean, they've always looked out, but it's you can't force someone's hand, man. If somebody ain't trying to come up there and, you know what I mean, it's a risk for them, whatever, then they don't. Yeah, like if they ain't trying to hop in that bag, then, you know what I mean. I threw a couple shots at Sirius Jones, and he
doesn't want it.
Nah, he kind of was like, oh, you need to like run the gauntlet to get where I'm at.
What?
I guess he's still shooting people in the low shins with the cal of his.
His cal.
Yeah, he has a cal like
cal of his.
Cal of mine. But it's not mine.
That's not yours. It's Cal of his.
Yeah, so the last guy hitting the low shin, I mean, the guy didn't run as fast after that.
Probably debilitated.
I mean, he's living. No, but he's doing all right. He's getting checked.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's for the best, honestly. I mean, he's lucky at least, man. But so we just saw a beautiful 2-on-2 battle. This is BattleRap.com. Fucking don't flop, Chicago. We're all the way out here, man. Fucking Sonny Bamboo.
Fuck with us.